No, this is... Ahorita notice. Well, hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the final round of GP1. I'm on my own at the moment. Don't know where JC is, but he should be joining us soon, I hope. Welcome to El Castillo. We'll run another track. We've got 15 corners. It's a very tight, twisty track. Not a lot of long straights. So this is most definitely very good for the technical drivers. This track is very fun to drive. We got our little Castillo. It's not really a castle. It's more like it's a pyramid. But it looks very cool. It's iconic. We got it in our background here. Let me show you a little booth background here. Welcome to the grind. I need to set a... I know what I'm gonna do. I think the horizontal one should allow me to have new ones, right? I believe it should. So if I move over here and here, look at that, wonderful. Well, at the moment it's just myself. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to move it a little closer so everybody can see. Just so I can give out the link, and then I'll get back in here. The only thing is that the commentary box is a little far away from the action. I don't know if might be a good spot to position myself for. I don't know if I'll be able to see the gate from there. I hope we can. We'll see. For the moment, I'm going to move myself over here. Oh, we don't have a pit camera, do we? No, we don't. Well, now we will. Save as 3, and we can come over here for 4. Alright. Welcome to the stream, guys. How you doing? Got a nice little overview of the track here, actually. Just to show you how the track looks from afar. It is a very beautiful track, about 15 corners. I think it's 15 or 16 corners if you count this as a corner. It is a very nice track, very fun to drive, and very competitive too. Where the hell is JC? We got someone in the comments saying that today's race will decide if his takes P3 in the constructors team. P2 between Candy and Emin, who takes P4 between Kali and Pasta. So there is a lot on the line for today's race. Everybody needs to be on their best, and it should be very fun. Drivers gearing up, getting ready to go for Q1. Over here, I don't know if the commentator's desk might be too far away from the start-finish line. If I am, I'm gonna have to sit elsewhere. But just to give you guys a glimpse of the beautiful little table JC's got for us today. Now, I want to see if I sit here. Will I still be able to hear the gate? Look. Should be minus 101, I believe. So let me get that fixed before we go. I should not have reset them, but that's okay. Oh shit. 14. There's gonna be a bit of a guessing game on the timing channel until we can figure out what is the correct one. In the meantime, big to big pit exit. I am afraid we're not gonna see or hear the timing gate from where I'm sitting down, so I'm gonna have to move over. No, estoy comiendo. So give me a moment while we sort this out. For that timing gate, so give me a moment to move a little closer. And it's not minus. Give me a moment, guys. I'm trying to get the timing board set up, but I guess it might just be 101. Well, no matter. Until we get this sorted, this is what we got, so we're gonna have to deal with it. We got a nice little layout track here. The corners are tight and slow, but it is a very fun track to drive. So let's look at me on our first time lap. That's fine. I'll figure it out. It's not minus 14. Hey, Astra, if you can figure out what the timing gate code is, it would be really nice. Or I mean, you have the car set to automatically adjust to it. Can you check the car, see what the code is? It's tough to do this without a timing board. Yeah, nobody has a timing board, not even this one, so we're gonna have to go by the chat. We got Valky P1, Candy P2 at the moment. We're gonna see how qualifying goes until we can figure out the timing board code. I should have done this before. Whoops, my bad. Minus 1114, okay. Looks like we got the code. And our timing board is alive. I mean, it's okay. I mean, yeah, I don't think JC's gonna join us today, but that's alright. Too bad is his track, his creation, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. He might join us a little later. Alright, so now we can get back to it. As it stands, I believe Valky is P1. Second, we have Evelyn, Candy P3, Emmy P4, Max P5, Cherno P6, Taylor moving up to P6 now, Blackjack in P7, Sparta P8, Jack Carter P9. Running on the top 10, we've got Arno, Sparta, Taylor moves up to P6. Let's see if we can follow one of these guys for their hot lap. Here comes Callie. Let's see what she can do. I think she just pulled a hot lap. Moved up to P6. Going around in her warm-up, or her cool-down, I should say. This track is a very technical track. It's got a nice mix of corners, fast, slow. Might want to get out of the way there, Callie, for your teammate. Good job. Here comes Evelyn. See what she can do. Looks like she's on a hot lap and pushing. Coming around the final corner. Going down the start straight. She moves up to P2. Good job, Evelyn. I think she was already P2. Cherno coming through. Top 10 held up by Jack Carter at the moment. I am very out of it today. I don't see Valky going around, so I do believe she's in P1. Coming out of the pits now. Let's follow Callie as she goes around and see if she can get a faster lap in P7. She's on our out lap as we go. I believe this is Callie. Very tight hairpin, a good collection of corners in this track. I quite enjoy it. But here comes Callie starting a hot lap right now. Let's see what she can pull for us. Oh, she goes off track. That's going to be lap time deleted. There's a nice sweeping right-hander. Or left-hander, sorry. Callie started another hot lap with a lapper, well not a lapper, but a slow car getting in her way. Let's see if that affected her lap time. It didn't seem to have affected her that much. It doesn't seem to be pushing though. Just running a normal race pace until she gets it. She can actually start a proper hot lap. Goes off track again. Yeah, this one's definitely not it. Another go. She's got a slow car ahead of her though. Well, no, not that slow at all. Looks like she's diving into the pits. So as it goes right now, we got Evelyn, I believe it's Valky P1, Evelyn P2, Candy P3, Emmy P4, Max P5, Sparta P6, Callie P7, Taylor P8, Cherno P9, and the last qualifying spot for Black Jack Taylor. 34.6. Jack's up there with 34.7, not quite there. We've got Arno 35 at 12, Kathleen 13th with 35.4, and we have a new racer, Josian Antonio. I'm not sure who that is yet, but I guess he's new for us, but he's at 14th, 35.4. A nice little angle flyby. I love this camera angle. You can see the cars blast by the camera. You can get a sense of the speed these guys are driving at. And this isn't even a full speed corner, but you can still see them drive by pretty fast, and that little V10 sound is always very nice. So yeah, Valky qualified at the top. She stayed at the top, and she's not going to do any more laps. We've got a minute left of qualifying. Seems like Sherna moved up to P7. Emmy moves up to P3. That still keeps Jack Taylor in 10. Show you different track angles as we go through this qualifying. Callie moves up to P6. That's an improvement for her. That's good. She needs to keep those times in the top 5. She wants to go to Q3 though. Things stay as they are for now. Last 5 seconds of qualifying. Looks like it's going to be as is. So as they're coming across the line right now, we still have Valky P1, Evelyn P2, Emmy P3, Candy P4, Max P5, Callie P6, Sherno P7, apparently another Sherno P8, that's Taylor P9, Blackjack P10, and I believe that other Sherno is actually Pasta? I'm not sure. It's showing timing and scoring shows Sherno in 8. I would put Pasta in 7th, that's correct. Running on the top 10 is Black Jack. Unfortunately, Jack Carter's out, Arno's out, Kathleen is out, and Jose Antonio is out. Up Q1. Looks like Eli is around. What's up, Eli? JC back in here. Fíjate que la sopa de tortilla, man. So official Q1 results are in. Out of qualifying, I got DJ, Kathleen, Arno, and Jack Carter. Oh, Jose Antonio's DJ Valentine. Looks like he's let back in the race now. Let's see if he causes trouble for the top runners this time. JT, yeah, I don't know. JC's out of it today. I don't think he's going to join us, or he's going to join us a little late. But that's quite alright. I can do this. I'm more than happy to commentate on myself for now. We got them coming up. Q2, top 10 drivers. With this chat. 10-minute qualifying Q2. Let's see how they run. I believe top 5 was at 33.4. So the racers today will be aiming for, let's follow Candy under for his hot lap. what she can do for us. It's a very tight and technical part of the track. They get to open it up. This is Pasta, actually, not Candy. But coming around the last corner, Pasta's going to go through with a 34.1. Not the fastest time. Blackjack 34.8. Evelyn now 33.4, setting the marker. Max to 33.6. Shared now 34.7. Slowly easing up there. Emmy goes up to P3, 33.7. Valky 33.5, P2. Just remember, I believe the cutout at 5th place was 33.4 last time, so the times that Evelyn just said is about top 5. They can definitely go much faster. Or could be wrong. Don't count me on that. Let's follow. I want to follow Valky as she does another hot lap. Valky coming through right now with her push lap. See what she can do. Sweeping left-hander, you can make up a lot of time in that corner. Comes Valky, another tight right-hander, close it in, open it up for the next few set of corners. Get a nice tight line, good exit, power through towards the start-finish line. Can Valky improve on her time? The answer is she cannot. Stays in P2 with a 33.53, sorry. Max moves down to P3, 33.69. Sherda moves up to P4 with a 33.7. Emmy holds out the top 5, 33.729, which he is going to have to improve. As I say that, Kelly moves up to P6 with a 33.8. Still out of the top 5, which is what we need for Q3. Sorry if you're a fan, but it's hot. So as it stands, Evelyn still holds P1. Max moves up to P2 with a 33.453, right behind Evelyn's heels. And I could be wrong. I believe I've yet to see what the fastest lap was from previous qualifying. I didn't check. But so far, Candy moves up to P1 with a 33.238. Definitely moving up there. Follow Evelyn as she goes for a hot lap. She stays in P2. 33.457. I'm gonna see Emmy, our previous winner. That's Valky. Where is Emmy? Is Emmy in the pits? Previous GP winner Emmy. Gonna follow her through a hot lap. Just gotta find her first. Is she in the pits? She's not. Oh, Emmy coming through right now as we speak. Gonna follow her on her hot lap and see what she can do for us. Beautiful shot of the Castillo in the background. With tight left-handers, Emmy getting on the power with push. See what she can pull for us. Last right-hander, little short. Not quite there. Emmy still holds P6 with a 33.729. She's gonna have to do another cooldown lap. Still has 5 minutes to get there, so shouldn't be too bad. Where the fuck is JC? She's gonna follow Callie through her hot lap, because she definitely needs to improve if she wants to get out of the bottom. There's Callie. That's Evelyn. I lost Callie. Oh, Callie was coming out of the pits. Here she comes right now. He's on a push lap, actually. No, that's not Kelly. This is Evelyn. Evelyn coming into traffic. She's on a push left. You might want to get out of the way, people. And they do. Gives Kelly clean air, or Evelyn clean air. She still holds on to P2. 33.393. Very nice lap. Valky holding on to P4. I want to follow Emmy in another lap. Not that or not. Here comes Emmy starting a hot lap now. Let's see what she can pull for us. Very nice clean set of corners. Hug the inside, get the power down. This looks like a good lap for Emmy. Let's see what she can do for us. Can she get into the top 5? We're about to find out. She does indeed. Emmy moves up to P2 with a 33.302. Very nice clean lap. Candy still holds up number 1, 33.238. Emmy 33.302. Evelyn 33.393 in P3. Max with a 33.45. And Valky holds out the top 5, the 33.535. Cali, Sparta, way down the line there, P7, P8 respectively. JT saying that someone should kick them out of the top 3 because they don't want to do qualifying Q3. Emmy, who? Yes. Time says it's draft. Max can improve for P4, still holds on. Candy though with that 33.238 doing a very nice lap. So I wasn't entirely wrong. P5 is a 33.535. That is a time to beat if you want to get into Q3. Sparta and Kelly still looking for that finish. But I think Kelly just went through. Let's follow her through this hot lap. See what she can do for us. I believe in you, Kelly. Not the best hairpin. This might not be her push lap though. Just a little warm-up lap, cool-down lap, and she might start her push lap as we speak. She still has 1 minute and 13 seconds to go, so she can definitely get this done. Just needs to get a couple clean laps. She's on a push lap as we speak. Thanks, JT. Valky now moves up to P1 with a 33.183. Now that is one fucking fast lap time. Valky has been on it these last few races. Just wants to solidify her claim for the championship. Here we got Kylie coming through the last corner, overheating her engine. Doesn't manage to improve. Stays P9 with 33.805. That's his fastest lap. We've got 40 seconds left in this session. It doesn't look like Kelly's going to improve. Valky improves to P1. Candy keeps that P2 with a 33.238. Emmy, P3, 33.393. And Maxed, rounding out the top 5, 33.453. Looks like Sparta and Cali are not going to be able to make it into Q3. Those are two big names that are usually in there. But then again, this is a pretty stacked field. So as Q2 concludes, just waiting for the official announcement to see who is eliminated. As we do, I'll give you a nice little overview of the track. Look at this beautiful track. It's so well made. It looks so realistic. It's one of the best made tracks I've seen on SL. It's so nice. And I am not there, but I'll give you a quick preview of a little grind desk here that JC set up for us. Very, very nice. We got the pyramid in the background. Just exemplifying what El Castillo track means. Look at this looks so good. Unfortunately, it's a little too far away from the timing and scoring boards, so I can't quite sit on it. Actually, I'm going to ask Eli. Sorry. Sorry. Is this Eli's or is it Little Bear's? Oh, it's JC's. I don't know if Eli can edit his stuff. I believe he can. We'll see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. JC's here! Yes! JC! Get on Discord! Do we have Jesus? What's up? Well, I'm actually gonna ask JC. God. JC. I want to see where he moved the desk. Oh, crap. Let's see where he moved it, just so you can... Sorry guys, I just want to get qualifying Q3 is underway. I just want to make sure we have a commentator's desk. I don't know where JC moved it, but... Oh, there it is, okay. Chairs over here. Jesus, that fucking scared me. Alright. Very nice. It's gonna be our new commentator box. Save this as 1, and there we go. So we have Q3 underway. Setting up immediately a ridiculously fast lap time by Candy with a 32.870. I believe that is the fastest lap we've seen today. It's the first one I've seen under 33. So starting out strong, Valky 33.241 which is also a pretty fast lap. Emmy 33.574. As we know, a lot of these people sandbag just before Q3 so they can get their fastest laps in. JC, we're waiting for you at the commentator's booth. Candy has been cooking. That lap 32.8 is ridiculously fast. The laps has just been improving and improving as we go through qualifying. Got Evelyn moving up to P3, 33, 417 above Emmy. And Max held out the top 5. Well, it is only 5 cars qualifying at the moment. Whoa! Max bouncing around in Q in turn 1. And I believe that was Ev. Wait, no. Oh no, yeah, that was Max. Valky starting to push lap P2. Valky wants that pole. Let's follow her through a lap. The JT says he's gonna retire finally, and then Andrea's like, "No, you can't retire. You're reaching your prime. You were almost top 5, man. You should have stayed in the top 5 to do Q3." Here comes Valky. I mean, trying to get that top spot away from Candy, but a 32.8 is going to be difficult to beat. Valky does not do it that time. 32.8. Oh, disregard. She barely does. Wow, that's insane. Candy with a 32.87. Valky with a 32.89. Just 200ths of a second. No, 2,000ths of a second. That is a little insane. Always stop when you're on the peak. You don't want to go down at the bottom like Danny Rick. What's up, JC? If you are talking, I cannot hear you. Emmy now displaces Evelyn for P3 with a 33.257, which is a pretty damn fast lap time. But to get into that pole, you're going to have to do better than 32.875, which is a ridiculously fast lap time set by Candy. Evelyn comes by right now, 33.4, not quite what she wanted, and overheating her engine too. Let's follow Max Verstappen, 32.87, can't quite get there. Coming through now is Valky with starting her hot lap once more. Let's see what Valky can show us. Can Valky beat Candy's pole lap time of a 32.87? It's a tough one to beat. She is right there. All she needs is 2,000ths of a second. That's across the whole lap. And it is a very tight, very technical track. Let's see what Valky's got for us coming through the last corner. Full push. Can she make it? She cannot. Qualifying is over. Looks like Candy is going to be our official pole sitter with a 32.870. Very fast lap time. Valky P2 with a 32.895. Emmy 33.257. Evelyn 33.408. And Max with a 33.603. You still have a car on track, though I believe that is Evelyn. She should be going into the pits now. And wow, that has it. Your top 5 for the race. Candy, Valky, Emmy, Evelyn, and Max Verstappen. That time, that 32.8 is insane, Candy. Insane. We got a 10-minute practice session as we go, but now let me introduce you to JC. He is in the commentators with me. Can't hear him, JC. If you're trying to talk, we cannot hear you. I don't know if you can hear me, but let me rejoin. Hello. Check output. Let's see. JC, can you hear me? Nope. Yeah, just waiting to see JC to join us, but this is a very pretty track. It's very well designed. Hakkinen, official sponsor. We got Pirates. This guy. It's the commemorates. I fucking love that. I hadn't noticed the logos. Hackenen, Pirates, the GP1, of course, the official logo. Pixels instead of Pirelli. Any similarity is just your imagination. Gonna leave you with a couple trackside views as people do this last 10-minute not qualifying, practice before the actual race begins. Should be fun. This is a very tight and technical track. It's very, very, very driver dependent on who gets on top. It's going to be a fun track to watch, most definitely, once JC gets here on voice. If he ever talks, should be fun. The last time I raced here with the GTSS cars, these are much more nimble than the GTSS cars, but it's still really fun to race here. I can imagine with these cars it's even a lot faster, a lot more fast-paced, and you have to be so precise, especially in these set of slow corners. 2 hairpins, 2 tight left-handers. It's a very rewarding track if you drive it well. You got Prims.
That's us.
What's up, JC? I can hear you now.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing something.
Just woke up.
You could call it that, but
I got word from our sponsors you stayed up late last night.
yeah, somebody forced me to watch Star Wars things, so yeah. No, not really, but it was fun, and I'm here now, so.
That's good. You came for the race. You're ready to go. How you doing? What can you tell us about this track?
It's the sadistic monstrosity consisting of walls, a lot of walls. Who won the pole?
The pole was Candy with a 32.870.
I think I predicted Canny. I think I predicted Canny to do really well here because she's very used to walls throughout the years. So.
But she did a fantastic job. A really fast lap time. Valky P2 and P3 was oh my god, I think it was Evelyn. No, it was Emmy P3. So that top 3 is going to be a tight battle.
Evelyn is making noise again, huh?
Yeah, but Evelyn's P4 and then Max is P5. But yes, Emmy's P3.
Let's see if Emmy can go back to back.
Imagine going from no wins to 2 back-to-back wins would be amazing for Emmy.
It's like, stop winning so much. God, you get it. You're good.
Here we go, the official starting grid. JC's going to be first Candy, second Valky, third Emmy, fourth Evelyn, fifth Nicole, sixth Taylor, seventh Cherno, eighth Pasta, ninth Callie. Pasta and Callie didn't quite make it into Q3. Jack Taylor's P10, Jack Carter P11, Arno P12, Kathleen P13, and guess who's back? DJ Valentine P14.
Fan favorite. DJ Valentine.
Shout out to DJ Valentine.
Did Nico show up?
Yeah, Nico's P5.
Nice. I love me some Nico on the track.
Mm-hmm.
He's always good, no matter how poorly he qualifies.
Oh yeah, like his strength is most definitely the race, and he's running a pink livery today as usual. So it looks very nice.
That means.
Wait, DJ raced last week.
Wait, DJ has to race a pink livery too.
I don't know. But apparently DJ raced last weekend too. I don't remember seeing him. Was he in on alt or something?
Oh, he was there.
Huh.
You can ask the top 5 drivers. He was there. I don't want to put him on blast. I don't want to. I don't want this to be a toxic stream like
Like
the last
last time.
time.
No, that's Arno. Don't worry about it. I haven't said anything bad about Arno yet.
Arnold's a good guy. Just
Yeah.
so everybody knows.
I'm not saying he's a bad guy. He's a bad lapper. Okay, I'll stop. I think I got some pretty nice camera angles for today's race. You cover everything, all the hairpins, the tight, fast corners. It's such a cool track, man. Honestly. JT says, yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah. So JC, which is me, I guess, decided to desecrate this sacred land, like build it right next to the Castillo. Build the racetrack right on
giving
this.
us a little love here at the booth.
What, in the stream?
Yeah, Pasta walked up to us in the booth and screamed at us. But yeah, sorry, I'm showing the Castillo in the stream right now. Iconic, man, iconic.
I mean, I'm gonna be very biased, but I like it. You know,
I think it looks amazing.
it's
Give you a little,
nice.
I'll give you a little Castillo cam. It's pretty much the same as turn 2, to be honest, the camera I have on turn 2. But this is the view from the top of the little Castillo. Yeah, you really outdid yourself with this track, man. Like the decorations, the sponsors, just everything looks so fucking cool.
Wait till you see my next one.
Hell yeah, I'm excited. You know, it's funny because there are a lot of walls, but not in the corners. Like there's a runoff area, so you don't bounce around as much. It's really well made. It's just
So my
really
logic
well
was like, there's a lot of walls in F1, right?
Yeah.
So these are a bunch of Formula One role players. So why shouldn't they know how to deal with walls?
made. I mean, I think it's just so well made in every sense. The walls, the runoff areas, the tracks, the corners. It's super technical. Like it's awesome. It's very driver dependent on who's gonna win here.
I'd like to thank my ADHD and my strive to be like. I just have a thing with being very symmetrical and making things look like they're perfect. And yeah.
That definitely shows with the track, man. It's so well made. Everything about it is so well made.
That's why it was 2 months delayed, for stupid little shit like making the logos. I even made the logos, for Christ's sake. Like
Oh,
all
you
of these,
made the logos?
all these fake logos. It took me like days to make.
Pirate. I love the pirates one in Emirates. So fucking funny.
Yeah, that was kind of a reference to a musical artist, which I won't get into it, but it's my little detail that I added there.
A little Easter egg in the track. What about relax? Where did that come from? Roll. Love it, dude. It's so funny.
I actually made that up, and it was perfect because I feel like everybody should just relax.
Yeah. And
It's
it
like
fits perfect.
subliminal advertising.
You got Hakkinen, of course. You can't miss Hakkinen. You got Fatatech.
I actually made Fanatec like at the last second.
It's so good, man.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Got
got Permaband. Permaband
Which is
Plus.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Paramount.
Yeah, I know it's Paramount, but it's Permaban Plus. You got Aw. I fucking love Aw.
Yeah.
It's and DHL is LSL. So good, man. How'd you come up with these? They're
Um,
so good. Prims of pixels for Pirelli. It's so good.
I basically just Googled like F1 sponsors,
Hmm.
and I said I'm gonna make a bunch of mock sponsors.
Please, I beg you to include all of these in the future tracks you make. They're amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, they took enough fucking time to make, so
Let's see, maybe Luke will want to include them in Elsie's track.
nah, he won't.
As Draz giving you shit in the chat. He's like, JC, how could you arrive so late today? What a shame.
Um, yeah, I was doing things with Israel last night. We we won't get into, but
Just a side note, Luke gave a shout out to Eli for acting as a speaker during Q1 and Q2. Now he has control rights, so Luke can do it himself. But of course, you and Eli both. Shout out to you two for having this amazing sim. Like the grind is just so fucking cool. Everything, like all the buildings, all the tracks, everything is so well made, man. I'm very impressed.
well, yeah, we try, even though we barely show up apparently,
But
and yeah, like we build things, and it's good when we're around.
well, there's definitely a lot more races hosted here recently, so it's starting to come alive.
Yeah, and like I've told everybody, this is a very passive project. You
Hmm.
know, we try to emphasize on quality of the vehicles and the racetracks, and maybe we're not hosting something on a weekly basis, but you know, when we do something, it's going to be big.
We need more kart races, man. The one we had was fun. The two we've had.
Oh yeah, they were, in my opinion, very big events, and which were won by Eli and me, Blueberry, your last GP1 winner,
Yeah.
and she bagged me of all people, which is, you know, I'm still kind of salty about it, but hey, it happens.
That was a good race to watch too. Oh, another side note, Luke is thanking everyone for supporting, kept supporting the series, racers, drivers, participants, spectators, and of course us, the booth. It's been a very fun sixth season. And just yeah, to let everyone know, I do plan to continue commentating for the future series. Uh, Not all of them, because I do want to race GTSS. If we have GTP again or another endurance race, I do want to race it. But GP1, I'm most definitely going to keep commentating, and I hope JC you can join me for those too.
Probably not.
Not.
I don't know. No. I think I'm gonna do something. No, I'm not. I don't know. You can just never tell what the fuck I'm gonna do.
That's true.
Nobody ever knows.
Not even yourself.
Yeah, like I can't tell what I'm gonna do. So if I'm around and if I'm awake, you know, not 30 minutes late like today, I will do something, drive or commentate, but I'll be here probably.
For sure. It would be awesome to have you in the booth, and if not, it's still awesome to see you race. JC's cooking, says Andrea. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Are those stream comments?
Yeah, in the chat and YouTube.
I don't know why I never just open the stream
Yeah.
and read the comments.
open the stream, mute the stream, and then just read the comments from there. That's how I have it on my phone. I don't know why. It's a rosito. A cat's eating off a plate. So a little pre-drivers meeting is about to conclude. Luke's gonna announce the starting grid. People are gonna grid up, do a little role-playing pace lap.
Precisely, because it adds nothing but looks and role play features for the drivers to feel more anxious about what's about to happen, which is they're all gonna wreck going into that turn, that right turn, the first one. It's entertaining for us, but I can assure you it's not that fun for them.
Oh, I know. There's a reason I'm sitting here, not in the grid. For that same reason alone. So, official starting grid: Candy P1, Valky P2, Emmy P3, Evelyn P4, Nicole P5. Running the top 5: Taylor P6, Sherno P7, Pasta P8, Kali P9, Jack Taylor P10, Jack Carter P11, Arno P12, Kathleen P13, and DJ rounding out your 14 drivers for today. Predictions, JC, who do you think is going to have it this race?
I mean, I've been saying I think Candy's going to run away with this just because she's old school. She knows what she's doing. And I don't know. I just have a feeling about her.
She's been looking strong all day. Like, she absolutely blew them away in qualifying, so it's probably going to be good for her. Now, what about P2? Like, we've got Valky, Emmy, Evelyn, and Nicole all fighting for P2. To be honest, I think it's going to come between Emmy or Valky.
Oh, they're all going to contend. It's just a matter of, working traffic. Traffic is going to be a big one because being next to another vehicle on the district track is very difficult, and whoever's even trying to get out of your way is just very troublesome. So it's all about traffic management, and that's gonna help you.
Traffic management, especially around a certain DJ.
This stream is about DJ. Last week it was about Arno. This stream is about DJ.
Oh no, Arno's gonna be present too. Don't worry about it. Arno's gonna make himself known, just at the wrong time. No, you're making me toxic again. I'm gonna stop.
I'm not doing anything. You're the one calling Arno out.
Yeah, I know.
Either way, DJ and Arno are consummate professionals like us in the booth, so they're going to do their best to try to get out of the way of the leaders. And that dead silence is Kira not agreeing.
No, I don't know. I want to say yes, but I don't know.
We're going to find out.
Luke is just getting something sorted with the timing and scoring. Luke also says that Arno's improving immensely with his traffic management. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Those are private notes.
Whoops.
Don't read them out loud.
Luke says,
Wait,
quick,
what?
quick, JC, their tires are getting cold? What is that?
Oh, am I supposed to work the gate? God, Luke is so unprepared for this thing.
You
What
did
am I doing?
come late. I'm not sure.
What am I supposed to do? This is not my event.
Message him.
Stand by for technical difficulties with the FVA. What the fuck?
I am.
I'm checking my IMs
From Luke.
and there's nothing there. System channel. Yeah, system channel. What about it?
It's minus 1114, I believe.
And
No, that's it. Yeah, it's minus 1114, Luke. F1 race. That's Did you get it fixed? There we go. Oh, I think he's having issues with the starting gates. Is that the problem?
yeah, Luke's got it.
All right.
I will chew him out later. We won't talk about it further right now.
So while we wait, give us a fun fact about Mexico. I don't know.
Walls, a lot of walls. And there's nothing more synonymous with Mexico than walls. Am I right?
Walls, right? Yeah, Mexico wall. Oh my god.
It's like a very secretly embedded meme into the track.
You did indeed build the walls.
So it's a kind of a feature, and I think it's gonna be a fun race.
It is.
It's fun to drive. Like the track itself, if you race it, it's fun to drive. I'm not sure about racing on it, but
I mean, I was saying a little earlier that I raced this on GTSS, and honestly, it was extremely fun. Now, those are a lot slower than these cars, but doesn't mean it's bad. Finally got a formation lap start, and Max going off track to clear his slow pit thingy.
and the thing is, it's gonna be very difficult. Which I feel like a lot of the tracks on SL are way too easy, and drivers have kind of forgotten to just be very right on the edge. And it's actually not very surprising that Canny's on pole, because she's from the old school and she's used to those kind of very on the edge tracks.
I most
So
definitely agreed.
so back in the day, we didn't have a lot of tracks that had runoffs and stuff. So we were always cutting edges and cutting corners very close, and she's used to that kind of stuff.
And everyone coming back to their spots on the grid, getting ready to go. Yeah, it was before you came. I was saying that it's a very technical track. It's got a lot of tight corners. It doesn't have that many long straights, so it's a very driver-dependent track on how well you do.
Yeah, and it's a big emphasis on your skills. Uh, even racing against another person, but even individually, it's very challenging.
Yes.
I think that was kind of like the aim that I went for.
And you definitely nailed it. It's honestly, it's got to be one of my favorite tracks right now on SL. It's got everything. It looks amazing. The sponsors are hilarious. It's very technical. It's very tight. It's just nice. I love everything about it.
It only took me like months to create, so I'm glad somebody appreciates it.
Kelly says turn one objective, survive. 30 seconds. Here we go. 52 lap race. Three, 4, 5 lights. And we're racing. Everybody getting a good drive. Looks like Emmy is right inside of Valky, moving on to P2 immediately. Everybody gets cleanly through turn 1. Emmy P2 looks his P3 Max. Already making up moves. Candy already getting the lead. Very, very straight there, bouncing around the back. But everybody,
Very
I'm surprised.
That was a very aggressive move by Emmy. She's trying to go back to back for sure.
Yeah, Emmy wanted to get up front quick so Candy doesn't run away with it. Plus, she's got Max on her ass, so she needs to get moving because Max, even though he's bouncing from walls right now, is very, very fast.
A lot of people died back in the field, and they're still dying, so mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. We've already got Emmy making moves for first place right on top of Candy. It's a very tight few set of corners here. It's going to give Max an opportunity to go down the inside, and he gets the move done. No, he doesn't. Emmy holds on to the inside. What a very nice side-by-side racing, actually. Max is not quite there. Go ahead.
Yeah, Max is trying to get by Emmy, and Emmy, it's very difficult to pass here cleanly, and Emmy still holds on for second place.
Max is right there, though. He's showing her the card every single corner. And now Valky's capitalizing on that fighting. She's moved up right behind Max again. Things seems to have settled down a little bit, but they're still going now. So we got Candy P1, Emmy P2, Max P3, Valky holding on P4, Evelyn moves up to P5, Sherno doing a nice P6 run, Kelly moves up to P7 in front of Sparta P8, Jack back in P9, Jack Taylor P10, Kathleen Arno Taylor Arello moves down to 13, and DJ in last.
Looks like our GP1 champion is challenging Nico now.
Here comes Valky, goes a little off track, can't quite get the move done. Not just that, but Emmy is right behind Candy. She's not going to let her go this whole race. And she's in a good spot right now because Candy can set the pace for the lead and Emmy can just kind of hang back, keep up the pace, gauge where she's faster, and then eventually get by her.
And I think now that Emmy's kind of removed that, that stigma of not winning anymore. Now she's feeling more confident. She's feeling more racy, and uh, maybe she's gonna. Oh, she almost made a move there. She's definitely giving Kenny a lot of challenge right now.
You have no breathing room at all. One small mistake, and Emmy's through.
And Nico breaks away from Valky finally.
And that's good for him because he's catching up these first two cars. It's going to become a three-way battle for the lead, which is always fun
Emmy
to
hits
see.
a slow zone, and Nico's right on top of her. And that's another thing about this track is like you cannot afford a slow zone because somebody's gonna be right on top of you.
They're very strategically placed, and like they're just it's so well made. Everything about the track. I'm sorry, I keep hyping it up, but it's so well made.
Oh, Canley definitely appreciates it right now because she's maintaining her lead. And we're gonna start running into traffic already, which is gonna be indicative of what this track is gonna be like. With the leader dealing with lap traffic.
Yeah, it's only lap 7. Candy's coming up to Arno and DJ fighting for P413. And they're in a battle with themselves, so it's going to be a little tougher Candy to get by cleanly. Let's see what she can do. Goes on the inside of Arno. He gives her space. Very nice. Candy's through first one.
Shout out to Arno.
Shout out to Arno.
For being a good lapper.
I got scolded by Luke for giving Arno shit.
Oh, and that kind of helped Candy turn a little bit. But Emmy's not going away. She's right there. So is Nico. Oh, and Candy makes contact with the wall, and that allows Emmy to get past.
I completely missed that, but I definitely caught it on video. Look at that. Now we have a new leader, Emmy. Ooh, Candy, what's happening with Candy?
Yeah, she's having all kinds of trouble right now.
She be having a suspension issue? Lag.
I think she just made contact with that wall, and it just discombobulated her entire racing line. And that's another thing, like if you hit something here, it's like just gonna throw you off for like 2-3 turns.
Yeah, and that's because it's actually got a very nice flow to it. Like the corners they're going through right now, the 3 right-handers together, if you manage to get a good flow through them, it's so fast.
And that's the important thing, like the flow. If you don't maintain the flow, it's gonna just screw you up.
Agreed. And tell you
so
what.
Emmy.
Yeah,
Emmy's still maintaining her lead. Nico's still pursuing behind. Candy hasn't left yet, despite her troubles.
But Emmy slowly growing that lead. It's 1.6 last time they came through the gate. Looking back down the field, we have Evelyn P5 Sherno still holding on to that P6 in front of Sparta now. Kelly and Sparta.
Emmy coming into the pits.
Emmy's pitting. We have first pit lap 12. Was Emmy running softs or mediums maybe?
Most likely mediums.
Evelyn's coming in as well. Now what that means, the other riders have to react, because if they don't pit after Valky or after Emmy does, they're gonna fall very far behind. Let's see if Valky comes in. She does not. Valky's gonna stay in P1. Oh no, never mind. She's in P3. Max and Candy.
That would actually be very interesting if Emmy went with softs to begin with.
She just wanted softs to get into the lead, get a small gap, and then move from there. We'll see. Because pitting in lap 12 is pretty early, to be honest.
Well, for sure, Azdrea has strategized this to a T. So
without a
If
doubt.
Emmy with if Emmy was running softs, there's definitely a strategy behind it.
Emmy could be looking at a
Because
2-stop, maybe.
well, Max, our former GP1 champion, is maintaining the lead with Candy right on his heels. And now Nico comes in and bouncing off the walls.
In the pits. He's been bouncing a lot today. Here comes Nico into the pits. Ooh, he's sparking. Oh, he's got a flat tire. That's why he was bouncing.
Oh,
Ooh, that's not going
damn.
to be good for him. He just managed to get into the pits with that flat tire, but that's going to be a very slow pit stop. Emmy's by now. Max is going to
Man,
come out way behind.
well, considering if Emmy's on a different strategy, this lead might not be significant, and I believe somebody just put Nico in the wall right now.
Yeah, he came
One of them pink
out
card.
between the back markers at the moment. That was a
Yeah,
bad
that was
stop.
Nico. Somebody just put Nico in the wall.
Valky comes up in front of Candy, who came out just behind DJ. But Valky is about 3 seconds in front of Candy right now. Behind Candy we have Callie, we have Sparta even further back. That's a lapper. That's Max.
Shout out to Cherno, who just led a lap in GP1.
Oh, look at him! He's P1 right now. Sure knows the leader. Or was he in the pits?
He might be out of sequence, but he totally led that lap.
Hell yeah.
And you can't take that away from him, you know.
Negative. And we got Valky, Emmy in front of into the inside of Sparta. Gets the pass down in that hairpin. Very nice pass. Emmy is on a mission right now. She's going for back-to-back wins.
Yeah, seriously.
Emmy's got Max behind Sparta. That moves Emmy up to P2. Cherno still leads this race. I believe he's the one right in front of Emmy right now.
And you know, Sparta's kind of inserted himself in this race now. He kind of just hangs out in the back and then he shows up, and now he's challenging Nico while Nico just passed him right now. But you know, you can never go to sleep on pasta.
Never. He's always going to be right there. He's pretty consistent. He does make mistakes from time to time that kind of compromise his race, but he's pretty consistent and he's fast. So, no, my walls aren't rendering. Why do you do this, SL?
So it's most likely that Cherno is on a harder compound right now, and Cherno still has to pit.
He does. He goes very wide. That's going to let Emmy in. Well, no, Cherno is at 84%. He's already pit. No, hold on. I'm lost. That was not Cherno. Oh, Cherno's way ahead. Where is Cherno? Is Cherno the green car?
Yeah, he's about 6 seconds ahead of Emmy. So when he pits, it's gonna cycle out.
Yeah, I see him now. Cherno's still at 12% tires. That means Cherno probably started on the hard tires. He's going for a long first stint, and it's working for him. He's fucking leading the race. Look at Cherno go!
So the real battle for the lead is Emmy and Nico.
We got Emmy and Nico side by side in this tight couple set of corners. That's brave. That is brave by Nico.
Somebody's stuck on pit road or retiring.
Oh?
They just quit. So DNF for that driver.
I believe who's falling down the order? Would that be Jack? No. Taylor? What car was it?
Might be DJ.
Okay. Alright, give me a second, guys. I need to reset my camera because nothing is rendering. This is frustrating me.
Oh, DJ's still in 14.
What I'm still impressed here is that Cherno's still in P1. Look at him go! Oh, never mind. Cherno pits.
Yeah, Cherno just came in. That relinquishes the lead to Emmy.
To Max, actually. Max is in front of Emmy at the moment.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
He got past Cherno, falls down to P3 in the pits, but that's still pretty good. Unless Evely and Valky got past him.
And here goes Emmy passing Nico. What? No, that's not them.
No. They're coming out the pit entry right now. Nico's still in the lead behind Emmy.
Emmy's still right on his heels. Just she's keeping the pressure on.
No, she's not gonna let them win easily. Just like last week, Emmy was right there for P1 the whole race, and she made it stick in the last few corners. Or the last
Look
few
at
laps.
Evelyn in 3rd place.
Evelyn in 3rd place. I'm gonna stay here in the chicane, in the. Look at Evelyn. She's not that far behind. She's only 8 seconds back.
That's such a big gap.
You know.
And Valky's mired back there as well with Evelyn.
Yeah, I guess Valky didn't have a good time when she left the pits after her pit. She was stuck in slower cars. She's still having a battle here with the lapper. Getting pushed off track. Guess who it is? I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say it.
No. Valky finally gets by. Now she's got a clean track so she can push ahead and try and catch Evelyn, who's not that far ahead of her. Oh.
Guess what? It was Candy who was the DNF.
Candy retired. What happened? Did she blow her engine?
She was having internet issues, unfortunately, so our pole sitter is out.
No. There was an internet issue. She had a suspension problem.
Her shocks blew, her front right rear was towed out. Call it what you want, but you know, unfortunately Candy is out, and that's very sad to see, being the pole sitter.
She was definitely in it to win this race.
That really sucks.
Yeah, man. I'm sad for Candy. That's too bad.
That's back-to-back weeks where Hasaria has an unfortunate event stymie their progress in the constructors, but either way, Max or Nico still maintaining his lead, and Emmy not going away.
What I'm looking at is that Evelyn is pulling away from Valky, actually. Evelyn holding a strong P3 right now.
And Evelyn's actually cut her deficit by a couple of seconds now, so...
Yeah, but she's at 0. Oh, she just blew her tires. She's coming into the pits right now. Ooh, lots of blown tires here today.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, and that's going to affect her coming into pit road, but...
really slow.
Yeah. That's going to cost her some time.
That actually just gave P3 to Valky.
And that kind of strategy is like how close they're cutting it, you know, to extend their the length of how they can.
The stint is what you want to say.
Right.
Their stint.
I'm looking at Nico and Emmy. That's why I'm like they're very close.
Nico and Emmy just got by a lapper side by side. They are very, very close right now. Gonna stay on this fight for the lead. Nico had started to pull away a little bit, but Emmy reeled him back in, and look at her. She is right there. Emmy wants this back-to-back win. That's going to make a statement if she gets it done.
Yeah, seriously, like, and there comes Nico into the pits.
That's going to give Emmy the lead. Nico not wanting to blow his tires a second time. So that gives Emmy P1, P2 now is going to be Valky. She's about 9 seconds behind Emmy. There she comes right now. Emmy with a very nice, comfortable lead at the moment. Valky looks to be fighting with a DJ. Is this for position? Oh, no, that's not Max. Oh, yeah, it is Max. Valky and Max now are having at it right now, passing through the finish line. Max just pit. Oh, no, that is not Max. That is DJ.
We also have to consider that some of these drivers, like, let's say Valky, haven't gone through their best compounds yet. So they have an opportunity to catch up with the leaders, given the circumstances. Especially if they're alone, they're gonna get the maximum benefit of their tires if they're not racing anybody.
Most definitely.
And Valky's still there, and don't count her out just yet.
And yeah, sorry, I know that wasn't Nico. That was DJ. But yeah, I found out very late. Here comes Nico right now, holding on to P4. Kelly moves up to P5 now. Doing a good job. A little further back, he's almost a lap behind. Emmy has lapped up to P8.
Emmy is gonna come in very soon because she's on 7%
Yeah,
tires.
I believe she's gonna come in right now. Otherwise, she's gonna blow those tires.
And that's how close they're cutting it. Like, maybe she's gonna do another lap. Yeah, it looks like she is.
No, I don't think she is.
No, she's coming in now.
Yeah, doing another lap would mean she'd blow her tires way before. It's cutting it too close. I mean, to the pits, Valky goes by to P1, sorry. Let's see if
Nico's...
now.
Well, Nico's about to cross the line right now. And he's gonna be ahead of Emmy.
He is. Emmy's coming out of the pits right now behind Nico. So Nico had a very good pit stop. Not just that, guess who's 2 cars ahead of Nico? Cherno running a fantastic race in P3.
I'm not sure of Cherno's pit strategy, but
he's a 24% tire, so he's definitely going to have to pit one more time. But I believe Cherno puts on mediums or hards, he can run it to the end. Even still, he's doing a really good race. He's led the race. He's currently P2 in front of Max, who is having a little struggle there with the lappers. Oh no, actually that is Arno. Max is right behind Arno, trying to get back. Get by, he does so just there.
shout out to Candy supporting Cherno in the comments now that she's parked.
Hell yeah. In the video comments?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see her. Vamos, Cherno! Cherno.
To that Mexican theme, you know. Did Emmy just pass Nico?
Emmy, where is? Let me see. Nico. I don't know. That was Arno. Nico is in front of Emmy right now.
All right. Yeah. So, wait. Yeah. Nico's ahead of Emmy. Kind of ran that front stretch very wide. So.
Emmy's looking fast though. She's reeling in Max. This race is not over yet. We know Valky has to pit again.
She's keeping the pressure. I told her a thing last night again, so if she wins again,
It's gonna be
just
thanks
please
to you.
attribute everything that all of Emmy's successes should be attributed to me.
Not us, Drea, not Luke, just you.
No, it's me. I just tell her a few words and boom, she wins.
She wins. Well, here she comes, reeling in Max, lap after lap, corner after corner. She gets closer and closer. This is for the net lead because Valky still has. Well, Valky's 9 seconds ahead. She has to pit. I think you lose about 13 seconds in the pit here, maybe a little more. It's a pretty long pit lane. Oh no.
Well, Valky's in the pits right now.
Valky coming to the pits. Max goes to P1. Valky falls to P. Here comes. So Callie manages to get by Valky. No, not Callie. Oh yeah, it is Callie. Callie and Evelyn both. I think. I can never see the names. They go by too fast. But Valky trying to get a move on quick as she comes out of the pit. She does not want to stay behind them if she wants to win this race. Oh, it's Evelyn. Oh
It's
no,
possible
Valky.
that Nico and Emmy need to pit one more time. Let me see.
They are at. Well, Emmy's at 61%. No, she's not.
No,
Emmy's.
they're good. So very different strategies between the LCR cars.
Here comes Mac. Here comes Emmy. Callie. They just lapped Callie actually. I thought Callie was right there with them, but they just lapped her. Because Evelyn is moved up to P3. She's 11 seconds back from this fight. But I'll tell you what, they're coming up the lap traffic, but Max has pulled a bit of a gap on Emmy. 1.6 seconds last time around.
It's not a very big gap, but a gap nevertheless. And we have DJ between them.
DJ gives her space. Not really.
I know. Oh.
No, but she gets by. She gets by, and Nico's right there. I mean, like you said, it's a tight track. I'll give it to that. He tried.
He tried.
Actually, though, Emmy's catching up quick.
She is. And you cannot afford a mistake here because the car behind you will be right on top of you if you do. Emmy keeping the pressure.
Max goes a little wide. Emmy is right there, man. Emmy's gonna get this pass done. Emmy's gonna get a back-to-back win. I want it. I want it so badly.
We just want to be like, God, Emmy, you're suffocating us with so many wins. Oh, and Nico makes contact with the outside wall.
Let me know if something else happens, because guess what? Valky just moved up to P3 in front of Evelyn. I'm going to hold the camera back. There comes Valky. I believe Evelyn... No, she just went by. Gained position on the track. Valky's P3, but she's 9 seconds behind from the lead. Might not be enough with just 7 laps to go. She'd have to reel them in more than a second per lap. It's going to be difficult to catch up. But she can solidify her 3rd place.
I mean, really cutting that line to the wall very close, and that's what's keeping her a foot with the lead.
Where are the leaders right
now? They're right at the hairpin right now.
I see it. They're close, and Kelly's hooking up to them just to get some speed. See if Kelly can move up on the field. She's currently P7. 5 laps to go. at the line right now. We got Max and Emmy fighting for the lead right behind each other. It's gonna come down to
Emmy
who's more
seems,
brave.
yeah, she seems to be the faster car.
Oh, on the inside?
And
She
there
gets
you
it
go.
done, but
Oh,
Max closes in on the hairpin. Max keeps the lead, but that was a very...
oh.
They make contact. She goes off track. Max keeps the lead.
She's gonna regroup and try it again.
Race control is going to be looking into that one.
Of course, it's an LCR car. Just kidding.
Forcing the
Uh,
driver off the track into the slow zone.
no, it's an LCR car. No, I'm just joking. Shout out to LCR, Luke Carmona, and the FVA, who are very impartial to everything. Here goes the Emmy. She's still keeping the pressure on.
She is. Even though she's off track, like you said, she is the faster car. She's
Oh,
going
here
on
she
the
goes.
inside. Can she get the move done? On the start straight, side by side. Emmy seems to be... Emmy gets the move done. They make contact, but Emmy's still on the inside. Max is not letting this go easily, though. Max is on the inside now. He keeps the lead. Side-by-side racing. Provided by El Castillo. What a fucking good track. Here he comes. Still side-by-side. Max hit the wall. Emmy's on the inside now. She goes off track, but she keeps that inside line. She's going to close the door. We got a new leader with fucking 4 laps. 3 laps to go. I believe in Emmy.
Very respectful in her passes, and she gets the lead. That's crazy.
It was tight but clean racing.
Let's see if you can build a gap. It looks like she's holding onto it solidly. Nico not able to challenge again. Let's see if she can avoid any slow zones.
Like you said, Emmy's definitely the faster car. Emmy going for back-to-back wins now, pulling a slight gap on Max.
2 laps to go. Oh, and Nico hits the wall.
Nico hits the wall with 1 lap to go, actually, and that puts Emmy way ahead. Looks like Emmy's going to get her back-to-back wins if she can get this lap done cleanly.
My
Emmy's
goodness.
tires are at 4%. She's running on fumes. Let's just hope she can make it to the lead. She's got an advantage. 2% tires on Emmy. Can she make it without a flat tire? It's gonna be so close. Emmy's at 1% tires. Max is far behind though. Emmy, she's gonna make it barely. Looks like her tires blow out just as she comes across the finish line. And Emmy wins back-to-back wins. Max, P2, that was fucking beautiful. Valky, look at that. Caught up to Max.
Amazing.
What a
amazing
finish, holy shit.
Wow.
What a
Emmy
finish.
Blueberry goes back to back.
What a finish with 0% tires. Whew. Looks like the official grid's gonna be Emmy with back-to-back wins. P1, Max P2, barely about 3 seconds behind. Valky caught up to Max. Evelyn P4, Cherno P5, Sparta, Kelly, Jack moves up to P8, Jack Carter, Jack Taylor P9, Jack Taylor 10, Kathleen 11, Arno, DJ, and unfortunately our DNF for the day, Candy. Look at that, Emmy, back-to-back wins. That is absolutely amazing. That was very nice. That was very, very nice. What a finish.
Yeah, that was awesome, and I'm happy for Emmy because we were actually doing some practice races last night here before I blacked out, and apparently they helped. So once again, Emmy only wins because of me, so attribute everything to me.
But absolutely amazing. That was a finish. What a finish. Emmy giving us a little show, finishing with 0 tires. Her tires blew just as she came across the finish line. That was, if that wasn't cutting it close, I don't know what is.
That's perfect strategy right there.
And I'm surprised because she wasn't the only one. We saw Max blow his tires. We saw, who was it, Candy or Valky or Evelyn blow her tires. Like 3 or 4 people did. It was
Yeah, it seems like everybody was trying to cut it close, and I think in testing, ideal uh, like scenario, you're gonna make it to the pit, but with 0% before you blow your tire. But in race conditions, it's totally different because you have to deal with traffic, you have to go wider, you have to make the track longer, and it doesn't work out exactly the way you want it to in a practice.
Honestly, and it's looks like this track is very big on tire wear too, so that's awesome. You got the little podium being set up with the pyramid behind. That looks amazing. But a great positioning on that podium for Luke. I'm gonna stand up and head over there.
And there's gonna be commemorative trophies for the winners here.
Oh, did you make special trophies for the track or what?
Yeah, for I guess at this point it's gonna be Luke and Emmy who are gonna have that commemorative trophy because they wanted the best track in Second Life.
I have to agree. I think it's one of the best tracks in Second Life. Everything about it is so well made. As we saw today, it gives very good racing. The sponsors are just fucking funny. Hey, I thought you said there was no auto return. My 2 chairs just got returned.
Well, you're not in the group, probably.
Yeah, I'm not. No, wait, I am. I'm not sure. Anyways, so we got a nice shot here of the podium with the pyramid in the background. I'm gonna take a picture of that once the cars are put in. That looks so good.
Emmy Blueberry goes back to back. Not a storyline anybody would have predicted. I
Honestly,
think.
it's fantastic. Like so good. Fantastic job by him.
Amazing.
Also surprised with the max Pete too. It's haven't seen him up here in a while. Well, he doesn't race that often anymore, but it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, he did. I mean, you can never discount Max if he's in a race. And I'm just looking at a replay of when Max or Nico essentially lost the race. He hit the wall, and that ended his day, unfortunately, or his race, I should say, for the lead. Our trusty camera person, Morticia Velota. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Mort. Well, Donovan, it's definitely tracking Max. So it works really cool. I can see Max or Nicole, yeah, like it's tracking them wherever I move, no matter how far I move. So that's pretty interesting. And there's Emmy. Oh, that's a pretty cool HUD. I like this.
Emmy was on it today. She never let up right from the start. I think she was determined to, disassociate from me giving her the winning tips last week.
To you giving her winning tips this week, it seems like you need to be her personal coach for the races from now on.
Of course, the only reason Emmy is winning right now is because of me.
The only one. That was absolutely great. What an intense finish too. That was a good race. That was a very good race.
Almost as good as mine with Callie.
No, that battle was epic. That battle lasted the whole race.
Yeah, that was a fun one for sure.
And that's the first one I broadcasted actually.
Right. It's fun that it's, video documented because it's one of my favorite races ever against Callie, who was very fast that day.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
Valky.
I would have been equally happy if Callie had won that day. But yeah, Valky manages to get on the podium. Nico, our part-time driver, finds second place.
Very nice, very nice. And our back-to-back winner, ladies and gentlemen, Emmy Blueberry.
There's a brand new sentence. Your back-to-back winner, Emmy Blueberry.
That is amazing.
Something that we would have probably not imagined to have been said, but Emmy is a back-to-back GP1 winner, which is very reserved for a very exclusive club to GP1 actually. Not very many back-to-back GP1 winners, but here she goes.
Here she
She
goes.
did it. And now for the great capitalist country theme.
Once more, congratulations to Emmy for back-to-back wins. Last race of the season too. That is beautiful. Thank you guys as well for watching, staying in to tune in. Thank you DJ for DJ. Thank you JC for commenting with me. I hope you've enjoyed it. I do hope you can join me next season too. I'm gonna be here full time commentating on these races.
I mean, I think you should race instead.
I mean, I guess, but I don't know.
I mean, we have fun and all, but I'd rather race.
That's fine if you do. I think I'm gonna stay here.
I mean, you sound good, but nobody wants to listen to me being shit-faced commentating on races.
I beg to differ. I have a lot of fun commentating with you, man. Ooh, in 5 minutes we have the official Formula 1 race, so I am gonna head on out. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll post the links over there. Thank you, JC, for commenting. Have a good night. Sa!
Bye.